Hello.
Welcome back, guys.
Hi. That's not
Episode 9.
Yeah.
Is this what they are?
Oh my God, they might be.
No, I don't know.
I hope so.
I really hope so.
Me too, man.
No, I hope they're bad.
Yeah,
Hey,
I don't want to be wrong.
you
about our
called
take last
this.
week.
I
Yeah,
did.
you did.
I hope they're bad. Well, you should have said that last week.
Well, I didn't. I said they'd be good, then bad.
That's true. So
So I'm waiting.
you're still yeah.
Yeah, I know. Everything he said though, he was like, "Yeah, they're gonna be really hot going into the All-Star break," and then it's like,
Fall
so
apart.
Well, we won 10 in a row.
yeah,
10 wins in a row. They are. It was 11 of the last 12. They won 4 straight series, three straight sweeps. Just
Yep.
swept the Rays, and now they're in a playoff picture. They're in the playoffs if the season we're in today.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
The whole AL East, except for Baltimore, would be in.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Seattle may have it right now. But
Oh yeah. I don't know because
Are the
Seattle.
Yankees out of it right now?
no,
No, they're leading the wild card.
Okay,
Yeah, they're like 2 games ahead.
they're falling off hard, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Red Sox are 53 and 45. I did not expect for them to have that record after the episode we had last time.
Yeah, no, me neither. Honestly, this 10-game stretch has been like really crazy. They've had a lot of close wins, walk-offs, absolute beatdowns,
Yep.
and all around great starting pitching.
It's been really fun to watch, dude. Like I said, they've won 12 of their I think it's 12 of their last 13 because they won 2 out of 3 against Cincinnati. They could be on a 14, 13 game winning streak right now if they didn't blow that game.
Yeah.
But they've been really fun to watch. Seems like their whole approach has changed. They're striking out way less.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're doing
just making more contact.
Yeah.
You know, not trying to like it seemed all year long. All we were hearing is like everybody's trying. You got to hit the ball in the air. You got to drive the ball. It seems like they've kind of come away from that approach a little bit, and it's just do what you got to do to hit. Like be yourself.
Yeah.
Go up there and just hit the baseball. You got here for a reason.
Yeah.
Like all these players are in the major leagues because they've the way that they can hit. Like there's no reason to try to change it to get better statistics based on analytics. Like these players got here for a reason. Let them hit.
Yeah, and it's been. I feel like because they've changed that approach, they are now hitting more home runs. They do hit a decent amount of home runs now.
Yeah.
And they're just
A lot of doubles.
a lot of doubles. But that's what you. They're not the Yankees. They're not going to be hitting home
No,
runs
but-
all the time. They just need to.
But that's what you need. You need guys at the start of an inning to line one into the gap and set up an inning for you.
Yeah.
You know, even if it's just one run that comes across the plate, you do that 3-4 times in the game and have one big inning, you're scoring 7-8 runs.
I mean, today alone, when they won 4-1, they got all their runs pretty much in the 6th, and then they locked it down after that. So
Yeah.
sometimes it just takes one good inning and good pitching, which is another thing we'll get into in a minute with the good pitching. But they've been overall the last 10 games on this 10-game winning streak. They've been overall a perfect team, really, to watch.
Yeah, really fun to watch. I mean, the walk off that happened the other night, Rafaela. I mean, that was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, that stadium was. It looked like playoff baseball.
Yeah.
Like that. It looked full. The stadium looked full, and everybody was there on their feet, and they stayed afterwards.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
you can feel the energy. I mean, the fans want this team to be good.
Yeah. The
And
only reason why we shit on them is because we're annoyed that they're not good.
Yeah. And
not
it's
because
like-
we just want to.
and without Tom Brady being on the Patriots anymore, and the way the Patriots are, I mean, this city's starting to turn back into a baseball city.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's going to start relying on the Red Sox, and if if they continue to play really well,
Yeah. I want them to be talked about like how Boston talks about the Celtics.
Yeah.
'Cause, like,
Yeah, exactly.
The Celtics I think the Celtics have maybe they haven't officially, but in terms of good vibes, they've taken over the city, in terms of teams that fans talk highly about usually.
Yeah.
So I want the Red Sox to get that again. I want them to be perennial playoff contenders that the fans trust in to watching watching playoff baseball, from the park.
Last time, in the last episode, which I have to correct something I did say about Cal Raleigh. At the beginning of the year, he did sign a 6-year extension. It was the last day of spring training, right before the season started. He signed an extension for $100 million.
Yeah. So that trade's off the table, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We were gonna get him.
Which, I mean, at this point in time, let's be real. I think a bat like that isn't what they're going after. At this point in time, realistically, they need to make a move for a second starting pitcher, a good, solid number 2 to go behind Crochet, and then you put Giolito right now is pitching out of his mind, and you have to hope that he can maintain that.
Yeah.
And if he continues to, and you get a good number 2, you got 3 great pitchers going for the rest of the year. Bayo's been pitching really well. I mean, that gives you a chance to win it all.
Yeah, no, I mean, because you also got like a good mixture right now between veterans who are leading the young guys starting to pick it up, and the pitching staff is now, like, Giolito. I think his ERA is under 1 in the last 6 starts. Bayo's become reliable. There's a couple things I want to talk about Bayo in a little bit, but like maturity, his maturity is getting better. I've noticed over the last few weeks, and the bullpen, with the exception of Greg Weissert, who, it's understandable for him because he's the most used bullpen arm in baseball. But everyone else looks really good. I don't know, man. Like, the last 10 games we've been watching, like you said, it's been really fun, and this team really just looks like they're playing a perfect brand of baseball. Yeah. And I still want to see number 2 starter, though.
This is what we thought going into the year when we had projected 90-plus wins.
Yeah, we were going off. Yeah,
this is what we thought they were going to come out and be like. With the type of atmosphere that they're showing right now, the attitude the team has. Everybody, I mean, you watch these games, once it starts getting late in these close games, there's not one person sitting on the bench. They're all on the top rail, standing there watching. Someone hits a double. Every single person is doing the wheel, the camera, and I mean, everybody's doing that, dude. There's not one person in the dugout who's not, everybody's buying in right now.
Yeah, but that game against Colorado when Jarren Duran had the leadoff single up the middle, it bounced off the shortstop's foot. He kicked it into right field, and the right fielder misplayed it, and somehow Jarren Duran's on third base.
Yep.
You can see him look over at the team, and they're all just like, okay, like, then doing that. It was funny. Like, it was nice to see.
Yep.
When Cedon hit the walk-off, like, I thought it was cool as shit. He just stood there, like that, dropped the bat, did the ice in his veins, and everyone on the team
everybody
was going nuts,
was
and the
going
crowd
nuts.
was going crazy. It was just, it's a feeling I haven't had in a long time watching this team.
You could just tell, like, when every walk-off happens, the team is waiting at home plate. But you could see just how much fun everybody was having.
Yeah. It's great, dude.
Everybody is having a blast right now, and they're showing it by their play as well.
Yeah, I mean,
this is what good teams do.
Yeah. They find ways to win, whether it be a beatdown, whether it be a walk-off,
Dude.
whether it be come from behind, pitcher's duel.
Look at today as a prime example, right, of something that happens. You have Chandler Simpson on second base, and you have a runner on first. Guy hits a line drive into center field. Rafaela goes to make a diving catch. Can't come up with it, right? Simpson comes around third base, had to stop because initially he thought he caught it. So as he's coming up, he's coming around. Rafaela, on just an instinct, looks back, grabs the ball, and just turns and hums it to third base. Throws it perfectly on a line to Bregman, who tags the runner going first to third out before Simpson can cross the plate.
Yep.
Saves a run.
Yep.
Then we score a run by Marcelo Meyer being on third base, getting picked off with 2 outs, but Junior Caminero is standing right in front of the bag and technically isn't allowing Meyer to get back cleanly. And because of that, instead of it being the 3rd out of the inning and we don't score a run, we get a freebie.
Yeah.
And we're up 1-0.
Yeah, it's like those weird little things that happen to really good teams, like the Mother's Day miracle in 2007. Like, that was like ground ball was second shit in the game, they won the game. Yeah, like the weird shit like that happens. And this is great to say because like a month ago we were like everything's going fucking wrong for this
losing
team.
every one-run game.
Yeah, I mean, that was like the big talking point. We haven't talked about them losing by 1 run in 3 weeks.
A couple episodes at least.
And then before it was like literally half their losses were by 1 run.
I know. Now you look at it, right? You look at the record now. They're what,
53. They're 8 over. So
8 over 500.
Yeah.
If they had won half of the games that they lost by 1 run,
easily
we're
the best
16 games over 500 right now.
Easily the best team in the American League, up there with the Dodgers,
like
in the National League.
That, you know what I mean? That much of a difference. It is so minor, but that's the difference of what could be 8 wins.
Yeah, and we're not the only ones saying that. Tom Werner said that a couple years ago when he was like, "Oh, if we had average defense, we would have 8 more wins. We would have made the playoffs." Obviously, they haven't had average defense since, but they're playing above average defense now. Everyone seems to be clicking. Everyone seems to know their role. Everyone seems to know what the goal of this team is, which makes you wonder. I know a couple episodes ago when we talked about the Devers trade, we were talking about how, we didn't like it. Obviously, who did like that trade? But now you look at it, maybe there is some validity to the fact that he was actually
Being an
bringing the
asshole.
vibes down, being an asshole. Not saying that the front office handled it well. We talked about this, but Devers wasn't helping himself out much either.
No.
And clearly he didn't want to mend any bridges. So
We had talked about it a little while ago before we started this today, and it really seems like Devers had lost all trust in the ownership. And once he got disrespected at the beginning of this year, in his mind, no matter what, there was no mending this.
Mhm.
I mean, you hear it coming from the news now. It's like, every time the Red Sox pulled him aside to try to work with him, he either ignored phone calls or the conversation ended with his management, his agents and stuff saying, I think it'd be best if we moved on.
yeah,
And it's like when you have that type of mindset and you're not even looking to make things worse, or I mean make things better, you're gonna bring everybody else down.
yeah.
I mean,
Especially a team full of young kids.
and it's crazy too because he was playing well.
Yeah,
Like, he had finally picked it up and he was playing well, but it's like no matter how well he was playing, it seems like behind the scenes it was just bad vibes.
yeah.
And now he's gone from the locker room, and where we kind of started off a little slow after we traded him, and at first it kind of looked like, oh, did we really do the right thing? But it's like, even though I know we just beat up on two really bad teams, and Tampa's decent.
Yeah, they were ahead of us going into the series,
Like,
in the standings.
so we just swept them, and I just feel like the vibes in the locker room, I feel like everybody can just kind of be probably more themselves.
Yeah.
They don't have to worry about walking on eggshells and stuff, because that's how it was.
Yeah, I mean, you hear like the stuff about how Devers got there like just before pregame activity started.
Yeah. Like nothing to do with the rest of the
Had
team.
headphones in, seemed disassociated from everybody, and that when you got a team that's full of young players, they're gonna see that and be like, well, what the? He doesn't care.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, maybe they're professionals; they shouldn't be thinking that way. But it's hard not to when if you're on a team full of a bunch of people, or the guy that doesn't care, it's hard to care.
Just look at the difference between him and Bregman.
Mm.
You have Rafael Devers, who's the guy who's been on the team the longest. He's supposed to be your leader. He's a champion.
Mm.
And he's over here coming in at the last possible minute before games, isn't talking to anybody, doing his own thing. Just, he's just going out there playing baseball and going home, collecting his paycheck. And it's like, you see Bregman, he was on the IL and missed 43 games. But yet he's working behind the scenes with Marcelo Meyer and Roman Anthony, helping them make adjustments in the batting cages and telling them what to look at and stuff. And Roman Anthony brought his batting average up from like 117 last time, or right before last time we talked, to he's up to 265.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
he is on a
doubles machine.
tear.
Yeah, doubles. He goes opposite field. He's a
Everything he hit
Great hitter.
is hard.
yeah.
And it's like,
He's
even the
everywhere.
ground balls he's hitting, it's like, what the other day, what's his name? The second baseman who plays the outfield for the Rays as well, Caballero.
Oh yeah, not Caminero, the
Caballero.
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
He made a great diving play at second base to stop a 100-mile-an-hour ground ball from going into right field.
Yeah.
Like, it's those type of hits that Anthony is putting on the ball every time he comes up to
Yeah,
the
if,
plate.
if you're a defender, you have to now you're looking at like I have to kind of play this ball borderline perfectly in order to get this dude out.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And recently, over the last week or so, he has started so many good things. When he first came up, he had that game where he got his first hit. He ended up scoring the only run. Like, his hit led to that. If he's not on the team right now, those runs don't score the way
Yeah.
we were playing.
They were winning
like-
with those hits.
Like, he's coming out now, and he's getting on base, and it's leading to runs.
Yeah.
Those are runs we were not getting before.
Right.
They
good at smart at bats, and you don't see out of your average 21-year-old player.
And not only that, but he's getting on base, and it's working up pitch counts. It's, making the pitcher, once he's on base, he's got a little bit of speed. So he hits a single or something, now the pitcher might be a little worried that he could take off.
Yep.
So now it's also a mind game on top of just, okay, I made an out and just move on to the next guy. Now you have a runner to worry about. And when the runner is somebody good and has somebody good batting behind him, that's when you really start scoring runs.
Yeah.
You get in a pitcher's head, you make them make mistakes. That's how you win games.
Yeah, and that's
we didn't have that.
Yeah, we didn't have that for the whole season up until the last month. I don't know what changed. I know that what I think might have changed is the fact that we have, and especially after Devers trade, it's hard not to bash people like Craig Breslow in the front office. You know, like we said, we were very anti-front office, pro-Devers after the trade. A few weeks have passed. We're not as definitive on that, I don't think. I think it's at least 50-50
Yeah.
now, unfortunately. But, before we would, talk about this team and they couldn't make the comebacks, and I forgot my point now. Shit. I did so much fucking preamble. Cut that. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. So before we were bashing Craig Breslow for that, right? I'm going to cut this and make it sound so good. But before we talk about Craig Breslow and how, the front office can't, take criticism and stuff like that, Craig Breslow's an AI robot. But one thing that we can say is that they definitely seem to listen now. I think Breslow listens more than, say, a Chaim Bloom or even, not Dave Nabrowski, because he's good at what he does. But Breslow definitely listens because it seems like he went on the whole apology tour, seemingly after Devers, going on every radio show. He's saying all the right things now. He's changed the whole way that they do things. They have one-on-one meetings with every player individually before the game, and that definitely seems to help out. And it seems like they kind of went away from the drive line hitting approach instead of just lifting everything to going with playing small ball and going with your strengths. And the pitching seems to totally be different. So whatever fans have been saying about Breslow, I do think that he is actually listening. That was my point. Before I completely.
No, I do too, and that's why I think we started a little while ago. I think that's why we're gonna see them go out and probably make somewhat of a decent move at the deadline. The way they're playing right now, if they go out and get, I'm not necessarily saying Joe Ryan exactly,
Great last
but
name.
you go out and you get somebody who has a low ERA, low 3, high 2 ERA that can go behind Crochet, you're pretty much guaranteeing yourself 2 wins every 5 starts.
Yeah.
And you're going to win a lot of series and with those 2 guys or caliber of those 2 guys.
Right.
And that's what we need, and we need controllability with these pitchers to not just be a 1-year thing. We need, these young kids are going to get better with the bats, and once that happens, you're going to need the starting pitching to be there. We didn't win until we had Pedro and Schilling.
Yeah.
And then
guys like Derek Lowe who were solid 3s, and
right.
And
then
Tim Wakefield, who was someone you can. Some might say the best Red Sox player
ever, dude.
Tim Wakefield was a good 5.
He's a solid 5.
Solid 5. R.I.P. Legend. Solid 5.
Solid 5.
Solid 5.
5 out of 10. Pitcher.
But
I know what you're saying. He's the 5th starter, but he's 5 out of 10. I'd say he's pretty average.
I remember they were trying to get his 200th win, and they blew the whole season because of it.
I remember my brother was
Drinking a beer.
I was like, I hate Tim Wakefield. He was like, wait, what? He's like, you don't like Tim Wakefield? I was like, dude, he's awful. I was like, he's never been a good pitcher. I like Tim Wakefield. And this was when he was a player. He was blown away by it. I was like, really? I was like, why would I he's not good.
My dad did not like Tim Wakefield because we went to we went to 6 games a year, right? And 5 of them Tim Wakefield was pitching. And my dad's like, I fucking hate Tim Wakefield. And I'm like, oh, he's not that bad, right? He's like, he's a junk ball pitcher. That's all he is a junk ball, meatball. All right.
Yeah, but he had culture. He had the Red Sox culture.
He did.
If Rafael Devers was half the man he would be on the team still.
True.
He's
True.
allowed
True,
to
though.
struggle.
And he did the 1-800 Cars for Kids ads. I remember those.
He's cool.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
No,
that's
he's definitely a cool dude.
Yeah, no, yeah.
No, you're
RIP,
100% right, though. If Devers had half that attitude,
Yeah.
he'd still be on the team.
Seriously.
Yeah, right? That dude had some stinkers of years, and they were
yeah.
dude,
Hey, here's you're coming back.
when you're ready to done, when you're ready to be done, you can quit. That's what it seemed like. Did it not? When you're ready to be done, then you can leave.
Yeah.
We don't care. It's easier than finding a 5th starter,
Get some Carl Bavano
Cheap
over
money.
there.
what was his biggest contract? $3 million?
I'm
gonna look it up.
How do his contracts even work? Do they just re-sign him every year? Do they sign for a 16-year contract?
No, it was they always just kept signing him at the end of every year.
Hey,
That's kind of just how it was.
it worked out for him.
Hey, man.
Anyway,
Dude's probably got a career
Tim
war
Wakefield
of
aside, it's been fun. I've been having a really good
34.
time.
Yeah, so let's get into the starting pitching.
Yeah.
Let's really kind of break this down how it's been. So start off at the top.
Yep.
Garrett Crochet. He just lights out
Yeah,
these last.
him and Scooble, 1 and 2, and not in that order. It changes for the Cy Young.
Yeah.
It's not even close, really.
He leads in strikeouts.
Maybe Max Fried.
He leads in strikeouts right now.
Yep.
I mean, he's absolutely dominating. Just had his first complete game shutout. I mean, he's everything that he was built to be.
Yeah. He's someone that you're happy that you have for at least the next 6 years.
Yep. Yeah, he's been lights out for us.
Be a dick and wants to get out of here or something like that. I'm not gonna be a relief pitcher. Can you play third base, Garrett? Nope, not doing it.
Oh no, not this.
Anywho.
But yeah, I mean, he's been lights out for us these last couple starts. I mean, going into this last one, his fastball had been kind of down a little bit for like 2 starts. He wasn't really getting a lot of swings and misses. His last start yesterday, where he went complete game on 100 pitches, I mean, he was blowing guys away late game, 98, 99.
Yeah,
so, I mean, people worrying about his velocity being down a little bit and not getting those swings and misses. I think they gave him 1 extra day rest before going out for the start. And, at late game, 7th, 8th inning, he's throwing 98, 99. I mean,
he generally looks like someone who knows what his assignment is.
Yeah,
He's the ace.
Kind of reminded me of you'd watch 10 years ago, like Justin Verlander when he was still with Detroit.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude's in like the 5th inning throwing 96 miles an hour, and by the 8th, 9th inning, he's throwing 99.
Yeah. And he's got
like,
a nasty slider to top it all off.
It was like the longer he went in the game, the stronger he was getting, and that's what it felt like yesterday with Crochet.
Yeah, and it seems like because of that, it's starting to rub off on the rest of the rotation.
Yeah, I mean, the rest of the rotation has been
Giolito.
Good. Yeah.
Last 6 starts, the ERA is under 1.
Yeah, he's been fucking nuts.
Amazing. He's had a quality start, I think, in like 6 straight starts ever since that horrible game against the Angels where he goes 7-1.
He's just been dominant.
He's been awesome.
Throwing a lot of strikes.
Yeah, he looks like he's just ready to go. Like he looks like someone who just knows that he's good. Even when there was that start against Seattle, it was the game after, I think it was the game after they traded Devers. It was the first game against Seattle, and he had the bases loaded, nobody out, and then strikeout, I don't know. Did he strike out the side after that?
I think he might have. Yeah.
Yeah, and he
had
just
like bases loaded.
Yeah. It was against the Heart. It was against Julio and Cal Raleigh, and I think I don't know.
Might have been like Randy Rosarena.
Yeah, or something like that. I think actually might have been a Rosarena, and he just bases loaded, no outs, strikeout,
Yep.
and he walks off and he's pumped up, and then you know that they're gonna win that game. Like it's nice to watch this game or watch this team, and you know that when they're feeling it, that it's almost impossible to beat them.
Yeah,
and that's why we were so annoyed about the 1-run thing, is because we were always like, they're 1 hit away from being like the best team in baseball.
Yeah,
they're finding that 1 hit
multiple
right now.
times.
Yeah. They found that 1 hit. I mean, if you look at those like 10-game stretches where they went 4-6, how many of those stretches could they have easily gone 8-2?
Dude, not only is it the 1 hit, they make the 1 play defensively that they weren't making.
Right. That play by Toro during Crochet
yeah.
start. I mean, that wouldn't have happened normally, because sorry, we just had a little spillage action. But yeah, the play by Toro when that saved the game. They won 1-0, and that was a great bunt by that guy. But Toro
Great
just got
heads-up
it,
play.
and great play. And this is the guy who, I mean, I wouldn't say is exactly the strongest at first base in Abraham Toro.
Yeah,
but
just great heads-up play and made a good throw. Great tag by Narvaez at the plate. I mean,
and we're seeing that from a lot of people. Like Trevor Story's defense is so much better now.
And like we just talked about with Rafaela throwing out the guy at third before Simpson can score, it's like all those type of plays are going in their favor now. Like they're like you said, everybody's locked in.
100%.
Like everybody knows that they're good enough to win,
Yeah.
and they're going to show everybody that they aren't what we thought they were a couple weeks ago.
And that's all we knew that they were. Well, we had a feeling they were going to be a good team. We don't know yet if they are a good team.
Yeah.
But we had a feeling that what they've been the last, give it 14 games, that is, or 13 to 14 games, that is the team that we thought they were going to be throughout the whole year. Maybe not 10 and, losing one of those games, but like at the very least, we thought they were going to be a good a good hitting team and good pitching, good enough pitching. And that's why we all predicted over 90 wins.
Yeah.
We predicted the AL East the AL East title, or winning the division and stuff like that. So, I mean, this is what we think they can be, and you see that with Garrett Crochet going out there and Giolito then picking up the slack, and then you got Brian Bayo looking great with the complete game. Could have had a shutout, but he threw one bad pitch. Good thing about Brian Bayo, like I alluded to earlier, is that we always talked about his immaturity problem. Whenever he'd mess up, he would freak out.
Yep.
And he would fall apart. He was doing that even for a little bit this year. And then, that game, he gives up a 2-run home run in the 9th with no outs, and you're like, fucking A, man. He's doing this again. He might fall apart. Gets the next 3 outs. Game's over. Today, against Tampa Bay, game's tied at 1. Tampa Bay gets a single, and then they get a line drive up the middle. Bayo knocks it down or it gets out of his glove, he's called. It's an error. Runner on first and second tie game. You're like, shit. This is usually when he falls apart because he looked upset. He gets the next 2 outs out of the inning.
Right.
And he goes 6 1/3. No walks. That's another thing. He's cut down the walks.
We're talking since he's come back now. We're talking that he's what 4 wins now.
Something like that, yeah.
It's like 4-1 or something. Does that sound right?
I think so, yeah.
And he's got like close to a 3 or sub 3 ERA. Like he's been great.
Yeah. Your top 3 pitchers right now over the last, if you were to look at the numbers over the last month, you got Crochet, Giolito, and Bayo, who are 3 of the top 10 pitchers in the American League over the last month. Start in terms of starters. And then to round out the rest of the pitching rotation, I mean, it sucks that Hunter Dobbins is out for the season, tore his ACL.
I guess it was the same knee he tore his ACL in college, too.
Oh, really? Shit. So. But he wasn't bad. He had like a
3.5 ERA.
Yeah, he's a solid 5.
Yeah.
Hunter Dobbins, solid 5.
But now that he's out, Fitz came back up.
Yep.
And I mean, Fitz
looks
has been
good.
really good. He got his first win.
He throws 98.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And he's gets a good amount of swings and misses. I mean,
his slider's pretty nice when he gets on when he's on.
And he's like right around a 3 ERA in his first like 12 career starts.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Garrett Crochet has more wins as a Red Sox than he did in his entire career before he got here.
Really?
Yeah, he had 9 going into this.
Holy, that's crazy, dude.
He's got 10 on this
That's
year.
an ace.
Yeah.
And to round out the starting rotation currently, Walker Buehler, who
Terrible.
Yeah, big
Had a
disappointment.
decent last start. He threw, I think he went 6 innings and he gave up 3 runs. So quality start technically in the book. And I mean that's realistically that's what you want out of your pitchers is 6 innings. But man, there was multiple times in that game where I just felt he was going to blow up at any point.
I don't think he's quite solved whatever issue he has, but he is looking better. He's not walking. They're not giving him a 3-run lead in the first, and then now they're down 5-3 going in the second. He's not walking the number 9 hitter, an 8 hitter, and 7 hitter. He's not doing that as much. But I mean, you have to say he definitely is the weak link in the starting rotation. Yeah. But regardless of that, even when he's a weak link, their bullpen's been really fucking good. It's just been one of those things.
Now hear me out.
Yeah.
At the deadline, if they go out and make a move for a second starter, do you move him to the bullpen?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, providing he wants to stay here with that role, I'd be like, dude, you
do what you did for the Dodgers in the playoffs last year for the rest of the year for us.
Yeah, and then we're gonna, and it's like kind of like reverse Nick Pivetta.
It's weird too because like when you do think about it, he has had his starts where he blows up early.
Yeah.
But there has been points where realistically he's good for like 3 innings before shit starts to hit the fan.
Yeah, those.
I mean, if you could use him in a long reliever role, especially coming down towards playoff time, like you need guys who can do that.
Yeah.
And if that's the guy, if he can come out and face everybody in the lineup one time and make 8 or 9 outs.
Yeah,
that's what you want.
I mean, like you said, his playoff run with LA last year was pretty dominant for a relief pitcher.
Right. If he could do
That's
that,
what got him the contract. He wouldn't have gotten that contract had he had a similar thing. He did similar stat line to what he did in the regular season last year.
What he's doing right now, like a 5.7 ERA.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe there's just things that you have to do that are tough to do, but. We talked about with Devers refusing to change his position for a while to make the team better. Walker Buehler now has to do that potentially.
Yeah.
So, and if you make a trade, which seems like
more likely than not,
they're gonna. If you were to get off the top of my head, Joe Ryan, great last name. If we were to get him,
because we just don't know any other pitchers of that caliber that are or could be available.
Right. If you're Minnesota and you're offering up a Joe Ryan, then you would feel better with I would feel better with a rotation of Crochet, Ryan, Bayo, Giolito, Fitz, as opposed to substitute out Fitz for Buehler.
Another lefty in there.
It's true, yeah. But I mean, luckily, if you move Buehler to the bullpen, it doesn't affect that because he's a righty. So
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I would rather it be like that because he has been the weak link and what has otherwise been a very good run by the starting rotation. Looks really good. And also, I don't want to trade over all this Chapman. I take that back from last week.
Yeah, you guys were talking about that last week, and I was like, I don't want to trade him.
I mean, I just realistically...
I get it. He's one of the best pieces we have.
I mean, realistically, they could do with him, what like the Yankees did with like Andrew Miller. You know, realistically, the Red Sox, if they were playing bad, like, you know, you say this last 10-game stretch, you know, let's say they lose 8 of those. You know, now you're talking that we're like 12 games under 500.
Yeah.
Like, at that point going into the All-Star break, you're probably thinking about blowing the team up a little bit. So Chapman, like Matt just said, was pretty much our biggest asset that's not a prospect.
Yeah.
Like, we could have easily have traded Chapman, got something decent in return, and then at the end of the year, when he comes up for free agency again, if they really wanted him back, they could make another pitch to sign him back. You know, that's what the Yankees have done in the past. We've seen other teams do it.
Well, I feel like if we keep it together and make a deep run, or even if say we somehow win the World Series, you know, anything could happen, but he'd definitely want to come back another year.
Oh, yeah, I would think so.
It does. I don't know if you guys saw before the season started. It's something so small, but like when he did sign with the Red Sox, he posted like on Instagram or something like that he's with, you know, happy to be signed with the Red Sox. And Salvador Perez, his former, I don't know if they were teammates, but he's definitely their friends. He commented like, "I'm really happy that you get to finally sign with your favorite team."
Yeah.
So I don't know if that did anything, but like obviously I think there's incentive for him to want to come back because whatever they're doing.
He seems like a Red Sox kind of
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, exactly.
Really does.
Yeah,
he really does.
whatever they're doing, whatever they're doing in terms of how like their pitching lab, as they call it, it's working really well for Chapman. Has not worked. Like he used to be a walk guy. You never knew where he was going to throw the ball.
Dominant this year, man.
But this year he doesn't walk many people. His strikeout
17 saves going into the All-Star break.
I think he's maybe blown one, maybe.
Yeah.
And he just looks like he's fun to watch because you're waiting for that. He threw the fastest pitch, 102 mile an hour. He's 37. He seems to be back.
I mean, he's just blowing the doors off at everyone. Today, 1, 2, 3 strikeouts, ends the game, going into the All-Star break on a 10-game win streak.
Dude, and like the best thing about it is like when he gets that strikeout, like that important strikeout in the ninth, and he stares down, like it. As a fan, you can't help but feel like, ooh, like you know what I mean. Like you don't get that from many players of the Red Sox for the last few seasons.
Right.
So to see that, to see Giolito strike out the side after, you know, having the bases loaded with no outs, to see Bayo, you know, getting 3 straight outs after giving a 2-run home run, or even getting a couple outs after making an error, it pumps you up. And then you see Willie Abreu's hitting, you know, inside the park home run, and then hitting a grand slam a few innings later, and he's all pumped. Like
First
there's
time
so many.
someone did that in 60 years.
Yeah. You're seeing this stuff happen from all these players, and you can't help as a fan to feel pumped up, which is why when you got guys like a new star, like Cedar Rafael, who's putting up Mookie Betts-esque numbers over the last few weeks, hitting a walk-off home run, they're all pointing to the Green Monster. Now whenever he comes up, all the fans are pointing to the Green Monster because that's their new star. Like that they know
Right,
this
he's
is what he's
turned
gonna
into
do.
a superstar.
And that walk-off was fucking shot, dude. Right over the Monster, and I've not
Over
seen
everything.
Over
dude,
everything.
I have not seen Fenway Park that loud since 2021 when Vasquez hit the walk-off sacrifice fly or whatever. Yeah, I haven't seen that since Kike used to. He had like 8 home runs in that playoff run. I haven't seen that since he was going yard. And it's nice to see because they realistically should have continued that momentum after that year, but they didn't.
Right.
And but I have, weirdly enough, I have more trust in Craig Breslow continuing that momentum than I would have for Chaim Bloom. Because say what you will about Craig Breslow, he may come off like a robot. He definitely does seem to listen.
Yeah, not only that, but it does seem to...
And make adjustments at the very least.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was going to go with it, is like, he does seem to, like, make adjustments. And not only that, I mean, hearing, even going back to the Devers trade, you know, the fact that he was trying to get us their top first base prospect in return. Like, you know, stuff like that. Like, he realistically understands what
I
we
hate
need.
that though. He tried, but they didn't give it to him, so he traded him anyway. Like that's
well,
I know.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, the fact that you at least have him fighting for guys like that because he understands what the team needs.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he didn't just go in there. I mean, when we traded Mookie Betts away, at least when we made this trade, you know, we got a guy like Tibbs in return who could potentially be something years down the road. But it was the fact of, like, at least Breslow going into the trade realistically understood what we needed. When we traded Mookie Betts, that was just straight up salary dump. Like, they didn't care what they got in return.
no,
It was like, just
Clearly.
throw some names at a dartboard. You know, put your top 100 on the board.
His name is
throw a
Jeter?
dart 5 times, and we'll call it a trade.
Cheater.
Well, his name is Jeter. I know any player that's ever been named Jeter in baseball history has been good, so we got to get that guy.
Like, I don't know, man. It's just, like you said, it's going back to, like, watching the atmosphere of, like, after that walk-off. Like, this team just feels different right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Last time we felt this way, though, they traded Rafael Devers, and they sucked for a couple weeks.
That's
So,
true.
I do want to just remind us. Of
Yeah, we probably should.
Every time we start feeling good about the team, that's exactly when they're like,
yeah,
watch this.
Yeah,
right.
But it was a good.
Back to like the last time, I think, when their last win streak was like 6 games. The atmosphere of watching them win those games and like the vibe around the team doesn't seem anything like it does right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's because management, as much as we like, they had already been like, all right, fuck Rafael Devers, so let's make him look like a piece of shit. So the fans already hated him, like still for the most part. So I felt like when he was hitting a walk off, they didn't care as much, even though like the team was still excited. The team is like, I feel like you're like, they do have a better attitude, but I feel like they're still like the same as it is. They just have more opportunities to all do better. I feel like too, like. Now that he's not playing, it opened up a lot of positions.
Yeah, because as before, it was like if you're a pitcher, like I just gotta watch out for Rafael Devers. I don't really care about. I'm not as afraid to pitch to.
Well, it's not even just that. I'm just saying it like, you know what I mean. Like we have different people play DH every night. Like it had to be Rafael Devers every night, and it's like now we've had a lot of players really playing well.
You have versatility to move people around and play people,
which is like. So it does suck we didn't get anybody, but we wouldn't have had any opportunity for these people to play. But then again, we let someone like Connor Wong play.
Yeah,
like
right,
willingly.
right,
like somebody's like willingly like you should go play baseball today.
Yeah,
you're
he's
killing
like,
it.
I know what I'm doing. Strike.
I mean, I called that home run he didn't hit today.
Yeah,
I said he's gonna hit a home run, and then he struck out.
Yeah, struck out.
That was exactly what I called.
Yep. You nailed it, dude.
I know.
When you're right, you're right.
Yep.
I'll drink to that.
We thought, he's due.
Yep. Eventually, he's gonna hit that. He's gonna get by first base eventually.
What did you say? He's a professional baseball player. He eventually it has to happen at some point.
Yeah, at some point he's gonna hit a home run. And he's gonna just make contact one time and be like, "Oh,
wow!
I did that."
Let you look at that. But yeah, now this team is fun. I do think that the only thing that maybe is kind of concerning is their outfield situation. There's just a lot going on. Which
but no.
Yeah. Because I don't think Yoshi is going to be a full-time player. Clearly.
No, and I mean, you look at what's going on right now. Bregman coming back. He's not playing every day. They want to sit him. So like you have the versatility now to like we saw Rafaela playing second base, Marcelo Meyer playing third, moving Duran to center, putting Anthony in left, and Will you're out and right. Gives you versatility to do stuff like that as well.
Right. Yeah.
So I mean, seeing Rafaela be as good as he is, if he can continue to thrive with the bat and move between second base and center field and play wherever we need him, I mean, that's a super utility player with a Gold Glove potential who has right now looking like he's going to hit 25 plus home runs for the year.
We used to have a player like that. Mookie Betts.
Yeah.
Dude, he's not even that good.
Mookie's not that good. Look what we got for him.
Overrated.
Rafaela, we signed for like 6 years, $50 million. So like,
you can come back. I wouldn't be mad.
If he's really turning into the superstar in year one of his contract or whatever, like, that's a lot of time to work with him.
I think I was telling you earlier, I think the biggest AAV he's going to have in this contract is like his last year. He's going to have 13.5. That's nothing.
Like, it's going to be, if
he's young. He's 25, 24.
Like,
I just Googled Mookie Betts just to go to his like baseball reference to look at, and someone tweeted 11 minutes ago, Mookie Betts needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror during the All-Star break. His first half has been unacceptable. Does this dude lose like 20 pounds at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, he was like
batting
super
like
sick.
250.
Didn't he like break his wrist too?
Batting 250 with 11 homers. Pfft,
yeah, awful.
Dog shit.
well, that's because they're used to Mookie Betts batting 300 and hitting 30 home runs.
Okay, but
the Dodgers live in La La Land now. They live in a world where they have the entire All-Star roster.
Yeah.
And
they still only show up for 6 innings of the game.
When a guy isn't hitting 30 home runs anymore or looking like he's going to hit close to that, they're like, this is unacceptable. What happened to the guy we knew?
Imagine saying, man, this Mookie Betts guy, I don't think I like him much. He's not that good.
Like,
last time someone said that was when they traded him in 2020 in Boston, I'm sure. Guys, he's not that good.
Yeah, I guarantee it.
But yeah, no.
I guarantee it.
But yeah, no, Rafaela is he's putting up Mookie Betts-esque stats this year. Well, I guess this year for Mookie Betts too, because he's in about the same. And his defense, he's playing, I think he's the best defensive center fielder in baseball.
Yep, me too.
All-Star game's coming up. We're going to talk about like people that we think got snubbed and stuff like that. My biggest snub, I'm not just saying this because I'm a Red Sox fan, if Julio Rodriguez made it, I think Rafaela should have made it over him, personally.
Yeah,
He's
that makes
having
sense.
a better
He's having
season.
a way better year.
and I think he just deserved it more than he did. But I get it. Julio's a fun player. He's one of the faces of the sport. So, but that's my biggest snub is Rafael, and I think he's been proven over the last month and a half, really.
Yeah,
He's been
I
on
mean,
a
since
long,
the beginning
elongated stretch.
Since the beginning of June, him and Trevor Story have just been playing really well. They kind of, at points, led the team, and both of them were in, like, the second half of the lineup. So, like, they were kind of leading for a little bit. And you look at, like, I think over his last, like, what is it? He's on Rafaela, like, in the last, what did they say, 15 games or something like that?
8 home runs.
8 home
Home
runs.
runs, yeah.
I mean, I saw a stat where it was, like, over that time frame where he's had, like, 6 doubles, 8 homers, like, decent amount of RBIs, but he was batting, like, 429 over
Dude,
that span.
Yeah. And
Like-
it's not like a Jackie Bradley Jr. like streak. Like he
Well,
actually
hope
does.
not.
No, but I'm saying like based off like the history of Jackie Bradley. Well, we already know about that. But based off the history of Sadon, he's the kind of guy that does go on a streak for a while at least. Like it's like typically just the strikeouts seem to be a problem. If that starts to come back, then that's the issue. But whatever they're doing with the whole batting order, or the whole batting approach, it seems to be cutting down on strikeouts and making more contact, and it seems to be resonating really well with him. And he's on an elongated stretch. Last year, he also went on a decent stretch for a good period of time. He's just sometimes I think he's just a good player. He just gets tired, or not tired, but he's still learning to be a major league player.
Yeah.
And maybe this is the year that big leap does happen.
Yeah.
And it seems like that's what's happening. I hope it remains. I don't want to get too.
Yeah, we have
ahead
to
of
hope
myself,
that,
but that's what else can you do?
We have to hope he's turning into a superstar.
Yeah.
I mean-
like I said, that walk off that he hit, that was electric.
And a home run again today.
Yeah. Yeah,
know,
dude,
put
we were
us
listening on
up
the
4-1.
radio, dude. And and like we didn't even like. No offense to the radio people for
Yeah,
the
the
Red Sox.
guy
We didn't think they
on
did a good job, but that was a good call.
Yeah.
The Faux Janiglino. I hate that guy. I like Joe. Bring back Joe.
Yeah,
I know
we
he
need Joe.
retired because he's just didn't want to do it. He's old, but
Yeah.
like that new guy sucks. If
Yeah.
I have to listen to that guy on the radio,
I don't think it was
That's
Will
fine.
Fleming today.
No, I
it
don't.
wasn't Wolf Fleming.
Yeah,
Oh, it
no, he's,
wasn't? Oh,
no. Will Fleming's actually decent.
Yeah.
Whoever
Oh,
that guy
okay,
was,
alright.
I don't know who that was.
All right, that was
No,
like
Will
the
Fleming's
intern.
really good.
Yeah,
That's
some
like
guy I
the,
never
that's
heard
like
before.
the guy that sits next to Bob Euchre. That's what it reminded me of. And Misha.
Just like Jag. Just a guy.
Yeah.
Just a guy.
Hey, what's up? My name's Phil. No last name. You don't need to know.
yeah, right.
Oh,
It's not that important.
Definitely not important.
Sorry to make. I hope that guy's not.
I don't even
listening.
know he's here
Maybe-
most of the time.
Maybe he listens to us to get his insights.
Maybe, yeah.
Sorry,
No,
buddy.
sorry, man.
You did a great job.
Yeah, dude,
I
you're.
just wouldn't want to listen to you.
Yeah, no, you did such a good job that we never have to listen.
be
to
like,
we don't want to listen to you again.
You're as good as Lou Merlone, dude.
Hey,
I didn't even know he played for the Red Sox. Fun fact.
Framingham, Massachusetts, Lou Maloney.
He's just like another Red Sox.
He was there once.
Yeah, he played. Yeah,
Sean Newcomb, another Massachusetts legend.
yeah, dude. He's from
Red
Massachusetts.
Sox.
Hey,
Same thing.
I don't know if you guys remember this, but Sean Newcomb is from Massachusetts.
But he doesn't live here anymore.
Nope. Last I checked, he was playing in the city of
Oh,
for the Athletics.
Athletics?
Yeah,
Beautiful city of. I've been there.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
died there.
I'm actually
I don't
on
remember that
vacation
guy.
currently.
Number
Yeah.
19 is worn by Roman Anthony. That's what I
That's
know.
true, yeah.
When Josh Beckett.
Solid
Anthony,
jersey
Yeah,
swap.
nobody in between.
Solid jersey swap there. Sean Newcomb, Roman Anthony.
Who has been playing lights out.
Yeah, he's been playing amazing.
9-game hitting
Oh.
streak.
Yeah,
Romy Anthony.
Romy Anthony.
Romy
oh, yeah.
Anthony,
Other
yeah.
Another good player, Romy
Yeah.
Gonzalez. He's
He's
been
a beast.
Yeah, dude. What the
Yeah,
hell? He's
killing
a-
it.
I think that they said that the OPS, the top OPSs of batters against left-handed pitching in the last like 2 months, it's Cal Raleigh, Aaron Judge, and Romy Gonzalez. I almost said Roman Anthony, but it's Romy Gonzalez.
Dude, he's hit 2 home runs.
Romy Empire, baby.
Romy Empire's here.
He's hit 2 home runs at Fenway over 450 this year.
Dude, he crushed it. When he makes it, he crushes it. What the
Dude.
fuck? He's got like 5 home runs, but
Yeah.
he nails it, dude.
Yep.
He pimps it. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty great. He crushes them.
Oh my god! And he plays like the whole right side of the field decent. Turned to a decent first baseman. Turned to a decent second baseman.
Yeah, it's good to have people like that.
Yeah,
You know.
they're
You-
like the Daniel Nava type players. You know,
yeah, the Brock Stars for life.
rock star for life,
Yeah.
man. he'll be with when the Savannah
My-
Bananas
who's
comes
like
to
my
Boston.
favorite
10
player of
years.
all time. He's like the ultimate. He played for the Red Sox in like 2009. What the hell was his name?
Jamal Weeks.
yeah, that's who. Ricky was way better. We're Ricky people around here.
Yeah.
No. I'm a Jamal kind
Any
of guy.
day of the Ricky.
Any
Any
day of the
Ricky,
Jamals.
baby. What the hell was his name? Began with a B.
Is he like a fielder?
Like he's like just think of a utility player. Like what was his name? It was Bill something.
Bill.
Yeah, I know who you're I know
You know what
exactly.
I'm talking
2009 Bill.
Something like that.
Yeah, small dude,
Yeah. And he-
small guy, played like the whole infield.
Yeah, and he had like a really decent season for us. that
Oh,
year.
um.
I'm gonna go look at the 2009 roster.
Oh shit, this is gonna bother me.
Maybe
Dead
it wasn't-
air.
Maybe it wasn't 2000.
No, you'll see it.
Yeah,
You'll see it.
who we got? Who we got?
Wow, why can't I think of? I know exactly what you're talking about.
This is why I hate
It's
when
Bill. It's Bill something.
Bill.
I know, we're just
something.
dead air.
Dead air.
No. We're looking things up.
Yeah. We're doing research for you
I
guys.
took the 08 Red Sox,
Oh wait, Red Sox.
or it might be a little later. Maybe.
Bill. Oh, he played everything in the infield.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Maybe it was
Not
2000.
Bill Hall.
It was Bill Hall.
It was Bill Hall.
Bill Hall, dude.
Bill Hall.
Bill Hall. He pitched.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, he
he
did it all,
did,
dude.
Yeah, dude.
He did it all.
He was like
Maybe he
80
was,
something, I
maybe he
think.
was on the Bear and Chicken Sox.
He might have been on that team. He was. He was also in Milwaukee. I remember him being on Milwaukee for a long time. Or a
Oh,
decent time.
2010, yeah.
Yeah.
He had 18 home runs for us that year.
Dude, Bill Hall was great.
What?
Yep.
That one year he was like one year he was a full-time starter like for like a few years. He hit 35 home runs one year.
He was a good player, man. It was in Milwaukee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
his second best year was for us that year.
For us. Yeah.
Dude.
Bill Hall, dude.
Bill Hall. Shout out to Bill Hall.
Yes,
We need
sir.
more people like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. We need more Bill Halls, less Carl Everetts.
We don't need any Carl.
We don't need any of those people.
We need
Gonna
none of
trip you
him.
off. But yeah,
Bill Hall was 6 feet tall. He wasn't that short.
It just
No, I
seems
was
like
like, I
it
feel
was.
like he
He's
was, yeah.
short for like a professional athlete. Like,
Right.
If I was like, so I always think I'm like, if I was a professional athlete, they'd be like, this guy's short.
Yeah, then you got me, and I'm like, oh, that's Altuve right there.
Pee-wee.
Hey, Pee Wee.
Oh, my name was Pee-wee. Pee-wee Herman, dude. He saw his big adventure and thought that was you.
What'd he call you?
Dustin.
No.
I thought your name was Pee Wee.
Like, no. What?
Oh shit.
Is it time for me to guess Australian slang?
Oh,
Not just yet.
Damn it.
We're
Without-
getting close.
we're getting there. By the way, Australia, we see you and we
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you for
The-
having weird terms.
Last
Right.
couple things I want to talk about before we get into that is really so the whole. I kind of want to get more into like the whole Devers fallout.
Mhm. Okay.
So I mean,
Start playing bongo, bongo, bongo. Fallout.
no,
Bongo, bongo, bongo. I don't want to leave the Congo. Oh, no, 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 no.
no copyright there.
No copyright.
No, there's no instrumental for them to steal. This is copyright, Matt. You can't take it. Trademark.
No, but seriously, like, I don't know. It just seems like I would have never thought that trading away our best player would impact the team in the way that it has.
Like, it seemed almost negatively and then now really positively.
Really
Yeah.
positively.
Yeah.
Like, it just seems like now that Devers is gone, Bregman can really take control of the team as, like, his now. Even though this is his first year with the team, he's a winner, and he's got that leadership, and he's just doing what you would want a leader to do.
Yeah.
And, like, it's changed everything. Everybody's bought in right now, and that's what we needed. And seeing the potential at the beginning of the year of what we thought they could be, and seeing, this last 10-game stretch is, realistically, they're not going to go on a lot of 10-game winning streaks, but this is more of what we thought that they were going to be. And I would have never thought that Rafael Devers being gone would be the reason why this shift in everything has kind of happened.
Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting that either. I like I was saying earlier, like if we listen back to that episode after they traded him, we were fucking pissed,
Yeah.
and it sucked. It was awful.
Well, here's the thing. And even if it's
Well, the
for-
return sucked.
play does
Yeah,
allow
yeah.
because even if it's not the reason why, and it's just coincidental that we're just playing better as a team anyway. It's
Well,
just
other
like,
people are blaming other coincidences as to why they're winning so much.
there's so many coincidences for so many reasons,
Yeah.
for so many things.
Right.
But like even then, it's just who cares? Like
Right,
if we're good, who cares if he's gone? Like he's not coming back.
No,
He
yeah,
can't.
no, he will never.
It sucks to be
yeah.
like it's just the way it is in
Right.
fandoms of sports. It's like, oh well, he's gone. Like in my opinion, Tom Brady retired in 2019. Like
Okay.
he only has 6 Super Bowls.
Yep.
And if he died, and like I remember when he lost a game, and I was just like not upset at all. Like I was watching. I don't even know. I don't think it was the year they won, but I just remember him throwing a pick to lose the game, and I was like, huh, that's a weird feeling. I don't care. Like, it was so, like,
Yeah.
I expected to be like, Tom. I was like, good, fuck you. I wanted Cam Newton to just be the best player ever, and he wasn't.
Yeah.
I wish he was just Cam Newton before the Super Bowl when he was, like, nasty. But anyway, sorry to go off topic so much, but that's my point. Like, yeah, like, it doesn't matter. Like, even
Yeah.
if he's not the reason why, like, even if it's just, even if he
Other
was,
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like it's the reason.
yeah,
Yeah. But I mean, I think it's less of Devers going. I'm thinking about it more now. I do think that although that did change maybe like the atmosphere around the team, I think it's less of him going and more of the fact that, like we were saying earlier, like management does seem to take or Breslow does seem to take the criticism and hear it and at least try to do something, which is why you have different hitting approaches and
and it also seems
I mean?
like
maybe it's 50-50.
now that like
But-
you were saying, they were saying how they were talking to fans were chanting at Breslow about
Kevin Durant.
it's like ever since they traded Devers, now the fans are like, okay, well maybe they will listen to us if we like
Mm. Actually show that we want.
like if like don't just trade players on it, like
That's-
we do actually care,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean. It's,
Ironically enough, that's what got Devers' contract.
right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like
Yeah. But I generally think that like
See, I think deep down it might have been something along the lines of like, I think maybe Bregman didn't really want to jump into the leadership role and take that
which is
while
understandable.
Raphael was there.
That's
Since it's
fair,
like,
yeah.
This
Yeah.
is your team. Like you've been here for 9 years. Like I'm not gonna come in here and all of a sudden step over my boundaries and be like, this is my team. Everybody listen to me. Like I feel like once Devers left, it opened up that opportunity for anybody to take the leadership role, and you get a guy like Bregman stepping in there and taking it, and him being there for these guys. If they have a bad day, a leader steps in and talks to them, and doesn't let it affect them. Well, when your leader is somebody who doesn't even want to talk to ownership because he's so affected by the fact that they treated him so poorly. He's not going to go and help that guy who's in a slump. He's not going
Yeah.
to help anybody get
I
better.
wouldn't even classify it as treat him so poorly. They just did something shady. I don't know if
Well,
shady,
no, but
like,
that's
I
how
mean,
Devers was
yeah,
looking
oh,
at
I see what you mean. I thought you
it.
were
Like,
like
Devers
yeah,
was looking at
okay.
it like, I've been treated so poorly. Like, I could realistically
Bit of
look at it like, well,
overreaction.
why is he going to go out of his way to help somebody else on the team?
Yeah, that's. I'm thinking about it. Like I'm trying to remember like times where I actually like specifically saw Devers like on the front of like the rail.
Yeah, never.
With the team, like talking.
can't.
And I'm not just saying that because like
probably not in the last couple of years at least.
Yeah, I'm not anti Devers. I'm not just saying.
I
that
just
because
think
of that,
he's been ever since. I just like it's been before that. It's just like
This
to
has
like
all been over like a couple years.
Yeah.
well, like think about the team he came up on. Like it was a team full of stars and
Yeah.
like, all these
I mean,
great
Xander
players.
was like his
Mid-season
mentor, and
point
they
last
just,
year,
yeah.
he was talking about how the front office had to go out and make moves to make the team better because the team wasn't good enough to win. And he was talking about that before the trade deadline last year.
and he was right. And that's
was
the pro-
right.
And that's like that also pissed him off a little bit because
Yeah.
it's like
But that
how's this? But like I get it. It's like
But you can't say from terms of the front office, you can't say like, well, we traded Devers because he didn't show that leadership quality. And then when he's saying in public, listen, as the leader of this team, we need to do this to get better, and then be like, why is he calling us out like that in public? Like he's being a leader. Maybe it's not the kind. Maybe it's not the kind we want, but it's the leader.
we already knew what it
nonetheless.
was. It's just a contract.
Yeah, it was
really
a
is
contract.
just
Yeah, no, yeah,
contract.
100%.
They treated him poorly for that reason. He doesn't care. He's getting his money either way.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Yep.
He
So.
figured I can do whatever I want to. It's just shitty attitudes all around.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, no, it
that's
really
why I think
is.
it's like 50-50. Like before, we were like a couple weeks ago when we had the episode, we were like 98
But I
on
still feel
Devers'
like
side.
you're
2%.
like, as a team, it's like you should just like, you already know how this guy is, so why don't you just let him do what he wants to do, and like even if he was pissed off, he went out there and produced. He's gonna probably still lead our team in walk. He's leading our team. He's gonna lead our team in walks until like September.
yeah.
Like he was doing something. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So like I don't know. It's just. I'm glad we're better. I'm glad we moved
Yeah.
past it because
Right.
It's working out.
yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
It seems like all the things are going right. As bad of a move as we all thought it was, and it probably is in reality. If things end up going for the better, that works out regardless.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, at the end of the day, you want the team to play better, and if that means you had to move on from your top star in order for that to happen,
So be it.
so be it.
All right.
Whatever.
No,
Hey, I
really,
mean,
not
Team's
wrong.
better, possibly. So
Seemingly
it's
they're
like-
better, yeah. And I do think that like partially maybe it has something to do with Devers' quote unquote attitude being gone.
Yeah, sure. Definitely.
But I also think the other thing is that because of the negative backlash that Breslow got specifically, I do think that he generally is, because regardless of what we think of him, he is still a former player. He does understand.
Oh yeah, no.
So I think
knows what
I
it
think
takes to win.
yeah, and I think he because if you look at it, like I said, the hitting approach is different. They're not doing the drive line as much, so like he is listening to the complaints and trying to find ways to make the team better, as opposed to where I don't think that Chaim Bloom was really making the Boston Red Sox a better team going forward.
Anybody that knows
way of thinking.
baseball knows that with the amount of one-game losses that we have, that we're only a few moves away from being a top team in the league.
Like I said, we were one hit away from being the best team in the American League.
Yeah.
And we got that one hit now, but we got to continue doing it. But let's get someone that gives us an extra 5 hits.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
like that's
exactly.
all, or a group of people that get us an extra quote unquote 5 hits.
Like how many games does Roman Anthony play? He already has like a 1.2 WAR. Like he's already like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's been around for like a month.
If that. Yeah.
Marcel Meyer's been around longer. He says a .2. So you know what I mean. And not that he's playing poorly or anything. I think he's got a lot of potential too.
His defense is great.
Yeah.
His glove is awesome.
And he's
Fun
got a
watching
good
the
bat.
defense.
He does
That's what I
strike
mean,
out a
like,
lot,
he has 4
but
runs, like.
but he's going to grow. He's going to adapt and make adjustments. And the more that he plays in the league and the more that he faces pitchers, he's going to understand how to hit off certain ones and stuff. He's going to be a good, successful player.
Yeah, for sure. I think there's a good chance that all 3 of them are going to be, including Christian Campbell.
Yeah.
Who I think he realistically probably should spend the rest of the season in Worcester, or at least until the very end of the year.
If we keep playing like this, there would be no
There's-
reason to bring
yeah,
him back up.
exactly, right. Because at that point, you're not better off, but like it's like bringing up David Hamilton, you know.
Well, yeah, we'll just let see who's gonna go in free agency because not everybody's just gonna want to stay unless we're having so much fun or whatever.
Right,
but,
right.
Like, it doesn't matter. Like people will go wherever money is. It's people.
Yeah,
it's
that's
work.
baseball. Exactly.
So at the end of the day, but like, I forgot my point.
Did you hate when that happens?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It'll come back to you.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It doesn't really matter.
All right, so all-star stuff.
Yeah. Who's competing in the home run derby again?
So it's
Dump Biggie.
Yeah, big ass.
Big Dumpy.
Yep.
O'Neal Cruz. I know it's killing you, huh?
So bright.
Hold on, I got you, bro. Is that way better?
Actually, is a little better.
O'Neal Cruz, Brent Rooker, Junior Caminero.
This is covered, bro.
I'm trying to think who else is in it. Jazz Chisholm. And
Say O'Neal Cruz yet?
yep,
Yeah.
O'Neal Cruz.
I can look it up real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
We don't want dead air.
Yeah, there once was a man. His name
So
was
it's Jazz
Man.
Chisholm, Junior Caminero, Matt Olson, Byron Buxton, Brent Rooker, James Wood, O'Neal Cruz,
Rhode Island
and
legend.
That's the best.
Cal Raleigh.
All right. Who do you think's gonna win?
Cal Raleigh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Byron
Eh,
Buxton.
Actually, might be Junior Caminero. Guy
Byron
swings
Buxton.
out his ass.
Yeah.
I guess it's Byron Buxton. I used him in MLB The Show. He cranks.
He does crank.
He does though. He's like nasty.
But I don't know. Like they were talking about it. I guess over like the last week or so, Junior Caminero before the games has been like doing a timed, like they take a stopwatch and they like basically do simulated rounds of home run derby and batting practice for him,
Shit.
so that he could get
Oh, yeah, so
prepare
he-
himself.
yeah.
And they said they watched him on the broadcast today. They were saying they were watching him do it before the game today, and he was just absolutely crushing everything. And they were like, yeah, he wasn't even like winded at the end of his session.
That
Like
makes
he
sense.
was just killing it.
He's good. He's a really good player.
Yeah.
Watching these last 4 games, I'm like, oh, he's actually pretty
So
dangerous.
there's a shot he could win it because he's
Yeah.
been kind of training for it. So I could see him just crushing it.
Yeah. Since our predictions are usually right, my prediction is I think we're gonna have I think the final 2 are gonna be Matt Olson, and it's gonna be Caminero, and then Matt Olson's gonna win, and it's gonna be the last big thing he does in Atlanta because I think it's gonna be traded at the deadline.
To
I
the
don't know
Red
where.
Sox.
To the Red Sox. That's what I want to say, but I don't know. But that's my prediction. Matt Olson wins, beats Caminero. beats
Caminero.
Caminero. I got mixed up with the other guy on the team.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Caballero.
he's the last big thing he does in Atlanta. Trade to the Red Sox. It's not going to happen because I already predicted it. That's
Who do
usually.
you think's gonna win that?
Oh, I already told you, Byron Buxton.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because
Yeah, because he mashes, he crushes.
he does, and I don't think he's the kind of guy who just tries to hit home runs anyway as he swings. So I
Yeah.
feel like it's like
It's just like tailor made for him.
yeah, either that or Cal Riley because he's on my fantasy team. It's a shame because my fantasy team sucks ass, but he's really good.
Yeah, he's really.
Yeah, he's great. I hope he hits 75 home runs this year. That'd be so cool.
That'd be amazing, actually.
so cool. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really care about the home run derby because like I didn't even know I was going into it till today.
Yeah.
So to be like, who do I think is gonna win? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll go with Byron Buxton. That's my guess. I'm just going in blind.
There you go.
It's gonna be Byron Buxton versus James Wood. James Wood's good. James Wood's nasty.
He's awesome.
He
Yeah,
is nasty. He just intentionally walked 4 times in a game, first time since
crazy.
Bonds.
Yeah.
So he could win too,
Yeah.
honestly. So
Although-
I'm going Woods versus Buxton, and Buxton's gonna win. That's my guess.
There we go. I like that.
No reason other than vibes.
Vibes. It's all about vibes.
All about vibes.
We're all about vibes here. James Wood.
Yeah, a Rhode
Although
Island.
the Red Sox did dominate James Wood. Just throwing it out there. Speaking of good pitching, he was 1 for 10 that series. Just saying.
Did he face Garrett Crochet?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
He's disgusting.
Yeah, he's awesome. Cy Young
He
Award,
may,
probably.
dude. Yeah, he's great.
Any snubs that you guys were thinking of, like a genuine snub? Like everyone says Juan Soto, but I'm not convinced that that's a real bad snub, other than on name value alone.
Well, his last month and a half of baseball has been pretty Juan Soto.
Yeah, I don't
he's
know, maybe I'm wrong.
kind of I know you guys were definitely giving him shit about the whole thing, but
I mean, it was
he's
only a
playing really well now. I don't know.
So, you said all-star snub?
Yeah.
I would say probably Seiya Suzuki.
Oh yeah,
25 homers.
really? He didn't make it?
No,
Oh my god.
Didn't make the all-star team.
Good thing that kid that has 5 starts on Milwaukee made it though.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, 25 homers, leads the league in RBIs, 77 for National League. Batting .261, but didn't make the all-star team.
Yeah, that's
But, Julio Rodriguez made it for the All-Stars
Yeah.
on the AL, and he's not doing half of that.
right. That's my big. I think I said it earlier too. I do think that, not even because I'm a Red Sox fan, but if you're gonna go over total team value or value of a player, you can't tell me that Julio Rodriguez is having a better season than Cedar Rafaela. He doesn't play as good defense, although he's good. Cedron's the best at defense and center field. He's hitting the ball just as good, if not better, than Julio. And I like Julio Rodriguez, but I think that he's just kind of making it on the fact that he had a really good rookie year 2 or 3 years ago, and he's kind of been coasting on that since. Because he literally, if you look at his stats, he's good. He's not blow away, but he's good.
Yeah.
But he had a really good rookie year. So that's my biggest snub. Is Cedar Rafaela.
Yeah, and then the last thing to talk about with this All-Star stuff, I would say, is the fact that the Red Sox players who are going are not playing. Chapman might, but he did pitch today, so not sure if he'll pitch, if he's going to want to pitch on Tuesday.
Yeah.
But Crochet and Bregman both said they weren't playing because they need to get ready for the second half.
Bregman shouldn't just play because he just came back from injury.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play.
Yeah, no.
But both of those guys says they're not playing in the All-Star game. No reason to.
Which is
they're going
nice.
to get ready.
It's nice to hear that.
Yeah. You got guys who are focusing
it isn't,
on getting
it
ready.
isn't. It isn't, it isn't. Because I do like when the Red Sox players.
Yeah, of
actually
course. I
play.
mean,
Yeah.
you do, but
Yeah, but I mean,
it
like,
just doesn't have the implications like it used to.
Right,
so
right. I'm saying it's good because I would rather have the team focus on being a better second half team because
Yeah,
because last year they had a better record going into the All-Star game last year than they do now, and I felt like the vibe was pretty good, but then they kind of took their foot off the gas. It peaked, like we said.
The biggest moment of the second half was Jarren Duran's MVP on the home run.
I don't want to peak at the All-Star game. I want them to be like, all right, we're not gonna let what happened last year happen again this year.
Let's come out after
too
the
good for
All-Star
that.
break and be ready.
Right. Yeah. So I like that in terms of that because
Yeah, me
it
too.
does really feel like this team has we were always talking before what's their identity and stuff like that. Their identity just seems like right now win at all costs.
Yeah.
Whether it's dominating, whether it's winning coming from behind, whether it's walking off, whether it's having a pitcher's duel and you win 1-0.
Yeah.
That's what.
Rafaela's walk-off home run the other day after he hit it, and they're interviewing him, and he said, all I want to do is win. Coming here a couple years ago, all he wants to do, he said, is play October baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, what were you thinking when you came up to the plate? And he said, I wasn't thinking really anything. The only thing that came into my head when I was stepping up to the plate was, we have to win this game. We need to win. And it was, what can I do to win this game?
And he did something.
and he hits a walk-off home run to win the game.
Yeah.
And it's like, you want that mentality. You want your guys to be ready for the moment. And these guys, they're hungry.
Yeah, I don't know
Young
what
kids are hungry.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the hitting approach or whatever, but it does seem like the whole vibe of the team has turned into a we have to win now.
Yeah, let's
and have
win.
fun doing it.
Yeah, let's
because
go
they're
win.
they're good to watch too. Does a question I want to ask you guys, like I know last week at the end of the episode we kind of had we weren't down on the team. Oh, okay, we were down on the team, but when we discussed where we think they're gonna finish, we all was they're gonna be maybe a little better than last year, but they're gonna miss the playoffs. Has your view on that changed in the last week since we talked with this winning streak, or
No.
no?
No, because we have to see what happens after.
Right.
So that's probably why not, because we've seen them win games and do nothing with it, and all of a sudden they're back to 500. And it's so no.
Ask me this question.
Next episode, yeah.
Okay.
Ask me this question the first week of August.
Okay. Okay, so 2 episodes from now, I got you.
Yeah.
Well, maybe our next episode will just be something fun. So maybe our next
Yeah,
episode
I think that's
serious
good.
will talk
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah, because I'm thinking give it a few weeks coming out of the All-Star break. Give them a week and a half, 2 weeks coming out of the All-Star break and see how they play.
Right.
If their next 10-game stretch, they're 3-7,
Yeah.
we're going right back the same way.
They
We're
have
going to
a
be right back
gauntlet,
at 500. So
Yeah. You see who they're playing after?
Yeah.
9 games. And the 9 games they're playing is 3 against Chicago,
3 against
3
the
against Philly, 3
and
against the
Dodgers.
It's literally 3 of the top 5 teams in baseball.
Chicago White Sox?
I wish.
Damn.
So yeah, that'll be a good stretch coming out of the All-Star
But
break.
even if they finish 5-4 in that span, I'm gonna feel good.
They finished 4-5 in that span.
I'll take that,
That's still not bad.
Yeah, it's still, and that's before the deadline. So hypothetically, if they do that, you're still
But
inclined to
in
buy.
that span, you're gonna get 2 Crochet starts.
Yep.
You're gonna get a Giolito start, maybe 2. You're gonna get a Brian Bayo start. So you have to hope that hopefully they can win those.
And maybe Walker Buehler shuffs.
That
against his
puts
old
him at
team.
5. So yeah, hey, you never know, man.
Hey, stranger things have happened. Well, they haven't.
Hey, you never know. Before that series with the Dodgers happens, we could have a whole new guy in the pitching rotation.
That's
We can make a move, and Walker might be in the bullpen.
Yeah, which would be, I think, better. That's just me.
So
To answer my own question, I'm not like you guys. I'm not really sold on it yet, but I do feel like the vibes are, and I know vibes are stupid to base a baseball team off of, I guess, but they are. It feels like they're a better team right now than they were even when they were 10 games over 500 last year.
Mm-hmm.
Like they've been playing more complete baseball over the last few weeks. It seems like something's been figured out, and I do think they're going to buy, which is something I haven't really been optimistic about for years. So if they don't buy, that's gonna be a fun episode. I'm gonna be really, really mad. But yeah. So yeah, Sox look good. Vibes are good. Is this who they are? I sure hope so.
They are certainly a team that wants to feel like we have an identity, whatever it may or may not be.
I agree.
there's one thing I know. We got viewers in Australia.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Hell
we do. And we were going to guess. Can you read me the squizzy? Was it called a squizzy? Because I want to give you guys...
I think it was squiz.
We were trying to get... we were doing some earlier, and I was guessing.
We're going to play a game with Matt.
Yeah. Read me the one that I...
Hold on.
All right. So what it is I'm going to guess... Ryan's going to read to me some Australian slang.
Should I do in the accent, or do I want the Australian viewers to come back?
Yeah,
of course
I think
we
they'll
do.
appreciate it. Yeah, we're not like.
You're not making fun of them.
It's not gonna be good. It's gonna come
Yeah,
off more British.
it's all right.
I think.
But
trying.
I want to give you guys a nice. There was one that we were guessing earlier, so we saved some for later. But
all right, so having a squeeze.
I said that was when you have to take a shit and a piss at the same time. A squiz.
A
I thought
squiz.
that was a good guess.
I gotta take a squiz.
I was wrong.
It's actually in Australia. If you're looking at something or checking something out, then you're having a squiz.
Yeah, so like farting
Looking at
around.
what we thought.
Farting around.
Right.
That's what I'd like to call that. Okay, so let's get to some I haven't done yet.
All right.
It's genuine.
Before we do, I do want to say to the people of Australia, the 3.6% of you or 3.7% of you that listen,
Thank you.
Seriously, thank you. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
It
I
might
was
be
not
like
expect-
2 people.
Yeah, it might be one person.
Yeah, we'll give
Thank
it
you.
your best.
Seriously, thank
fuck off,
you.
cunt.
Yeah, you're a fucking rubbish burglar. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So we got. Looks like a dog's breakfast.
Oh, it's a really piece of like a bad meal.
I'm gonna wait. Jacket potato with beans and tuna.
No, it's not England, dude.
Well, I mean,
That's absolute governor.
they might call it that.
That's true.
I'll give it a free S7.
Well, that means if something is really messy or disordered, then it looks like a dog's breakfast. So
That's
You know
actually a
what?
good one. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
that's a good one. I like
You know
that
what?
one.
That might
I
be
might say that.
a jacket potato with some beans and tuna.
That's what my family would like to call it. I'll call that one.
Pudding.
I'm going to give you a soup sandwich. Imagine eating a sandwich made of soup. That's like a dog's breakfast, a
Yeah,
soup sandwich.
soup
There you
sandwich.
go. There's one for you.
All right, so we got
Start using that one, Australia. Matt lingo. Soup sandwich.
learning so much from these Americans. Mates rights. Mates rates. I can't do
Wait, I'm sorry.
Mates rates.
The deal you give your buddy.
All right. That's exactly what it is. Well,
Yeah.
ask for mates rates in a shop, and you're requesting a discount for knowing the owner.
Yeah.
That's what pretty much. There's another. This one I don't consider this Australian. No worries. That's like
Oh yeah, that one
definitely-
means
that
yeah,
definitely
you
crossed
know,
the pond over there. And that's
yeah.
foreign country.
No woman, no cry.
Bob Marley. I'm not gonna do the Australian accent anymore because just saying mates rates just didn't
Yeah,
feel right.
mites, right?
Mates rights.
I'm like, what, the rights of mites?
We deserve rights too.
We're small.
We deserve it.
And they're Italian.
We deserve the rates. Anyway, on a good wicket.
That seems like it has something to do with cricket, or so it was like something right down the middle, like straight shooting. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Okay.
Borrowing terminology from the cricket world. If you find yourself in a beneficial situation or environment, then you're on a good wicket.
Yeah. See, I know stuff.
It's not.
I'm
remarkably off.
cultured.
All right.
Vegemite sandwich.
He just smiling at me every time.
What? Sound like my joke is sticking
Joke is thinking in Ariel from Australia.
Oh.
Oh, thank you.
Hello?
Pulling a Swiftie.
That seems like you're just pulling a fast one.
No, pulling a Swiftie has nothing to do with attracting a Taylor Swift fan. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
What? The Australian slang phrase is used to describe the act of deceiving or misleading someone.
Yeah, pulling a fast one.
Pulling a fast one. Yep, so you're right.
I'm hip. I'm with it.
Got she'll be right.
It'll be well, when she's right, she's right. You know, talking about
That's marriage.
Barbara Streisand.
Yep,
She's always right.
It is actually about Barbara Streisand.
Oh, perfect.
Nailed it.
Specifically.
Specifically only about her. She is she. It is a phrase that often confuses newcomers. She'll be right is slang for it will be okay.
That's exactly what I thought it was.
Yeah, she'll be right. Yeah, nah.
No. Yeah.
Another often perplexes people. Yeah, nah is used in conversation either when someone agrees with your negative stance on something, or conversely, they follow your train of thought, but don't really agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, nah, but
Nah. Yeah, don't agree with that, nah. I think that's all I have on this list because we went over the list before that. This is on yha.com.au, which I'm assuming
that's
means
legit. If it's
Australian. If it's not, we
sorry.
we hope that you do come back.
Yeah, send us
We're,
some
really
we're,
sorry.
we're dumb Americans. We don't know shit.
I'm smart guy. I don't
Well,
talk.
yeah, well, I mean,
Cheeseburger.
Australian.
Don't.
In terms of Australia, we don't know much about that other
Yeah.
than like
Vegemite.
Vegemite sandwiches, and
I learned everything from that song.
Max Mofo.
I come from a land down
I
under.
learned it all from Kangaroo Jack.
Yeesh.
I don't know.
He was eating lemon heads or something.
That scene where the kangaroo like rapped, and it was like the whole point of the movie according to the trailer, but it happened for like 4 seconds. So there was like an hour and a half of shit movie after that.
This kangaroo doesn't even fucking talk.
Yeah, that was just a kangaroo that walks around on occasion. But yeah, thank you, Australia, for being listeners, and we hope that you come back and tell your Australian friends.
We love you.
We love you a lot. Go Sox. Go Liam Hendricks.
Go kangaroos. Go emus.
Go Jack.
Yeah, go Jack. You were an animated rapping kangaroo the entire time.
Yep, the whole
You
time.
definitely just weren't a kangaroo that they, for some reason, were hanging out with.
Yep.
Definitely not.
No, definitely
Nope.
not. Nope,
Nope.
definitely not.
Christopher Walken.
Yeah, it was a kangaroo over here.
His name is Jack.
Hey, he
He
raps.
likes Twizzlers.
Yeah, he wears a sweat.
Fireballs.
He wears shades and a sweatshirt.
Yeah, well, he was wearing a sweat. Wow, movie
That
sucked.
movie existed. What the fuck?
I went to see it in theaters, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, me too.
Yeah,
That
dude.
and like Master of Disguise.
I didn't
We
like
should do an episode based off of those
Really bad movies.
Yeah, that we loved as kids or liked as kids, and then we can watch them again and be like, "Oh, we were dumb.
Wow.
What did we think?
Wow.
That's bad."
I like it.
Yeah. So
Well, this is the point where it just sort of
ends.